Okay, so Thrustmaster T300 force feedback settings for iRacing. First thing we have to do is to go to Thrustmaster control panel in Windows. Click on Gain Settings and you have few sliders here. First one is overall strength of all forces. I have it on 100%. You should always use 100% because if you use less, you will be losing resolution of the force feedback. Now, some people experience loss of force feedback. This is a known issue with the T300 base, and it's because the base is overheating and reducing the force feedback. I have modified my T300 base, so I don't experience this issue anymore, and I have forced cooling always on. I will leave the link to the video in the video description if you want to see how I did it. Next slider is constant 100%, periodic 100%, spring and damper 0%. There is a new feature for T300 base, it's boost. I have it disabled because I don't like it because the wheel is too heavy. I think it's personal preference. You can try it and you will see. The last settings are auto center settings, and I leave it by the game. It's recommended and leave it like that. Okay, these settings apply to all sims, so it doesn't matter what you play. You should set this like that and forget it. Here we are in iRacing. Now, you have few boxes to check here. Of course, enable force feedback. Also check use linear mode. And this is personal preference if you want to reduce force feedback when you parked. The next settings is strength. This one, leave it on, like it doesn't matter, set it on 15 because this will be automatically adjusted by iRacing later. Wheel force, the T300 base is around 3.8, 3.9 Newton meters, so set it to 3.8. Damping 0, and minimum force is 1% for T300. Now, we have to do few laps to adjust the strength. This one will be automatically adjusted by the iRacing, as I said, but we have to do few laps, few clean laps, like 2 or 3 laps. So let's jump into the car now. Find your black box and go to graphics adjustments. At the bottom you have force feedback strength. Now, after few laps you will see a little text here, auto. When you do few laps, clean laps, and the auto appear, you just click it and it will automatically set the force feedback for you. In the top right corner you have F here. This is showing your force feedback, and when it's red it's clipping. So the iRacing knows what is the best force feedback for you. Now you have to adjust this for every track. Like every track is different, so you will be using different force feedback settings for each track. So just do few laps on each track each week and set this to whatever iRacing want. Sometimes it's the same value, so you will see. Okay, so I'm going to do few laps now and I will come back. Okay, so I did few laps and the text appeared, auto. Now when you click it, it sets the force feedback for you. And that's all. This is how it is. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.